guys, how's it going? My name is Jeremy. Welcome to Polyphonic Press, and I'm going to be continuing with my series of albums that I didn't get to in the past year, and today I'm going to be reviewing Lost in the City by 5440. Now, 5440 are an alternative Canadian rock band. They've been around since the 80s, and they've been around continually putting out albums. They never broke up or anything like that. They've just always stayed strong. They've had many hits throughout the 90s, songs like Since When, Ocean Pearl, Sheila, One Gun, things like that. This is their latest album, and it was released back in last year. And the album starts off with a song called Let Me Be Your Wheel, and it has this sort of swirling, kind of weird sound at the beginning. It sounds really cool, and it's sort of this jangly sort of pop rock song that kind of reminds me of The Byrds, actually. But towards the middle of the song, it immediately switches feel and tempo to the 60s garage rock type of thing before returning to the original feel of the song, that jangly pop sort of thing. It's a little bit of a psychedelic journey, and it's kind of a departure from what we've been used to hearing from 5440. It's pretty cool, and it's brand new, and they pull it off really well. The title track, Lost in the City, is really more of a ballad type of song. Although it does have electric guitars in the full band, it's really more of a slower song. It's more of a reflective song. It's sort of like, someone who has lost love and they're trying to get it back, or they're just sort of reminiscing of a better time in their life. And that's sort of really what I got out of it. I don't think they're being too obvious with the lyrics. They're sort of leaving it open to interpretation, but that's certainly how I interpreted it. And the really sweet spot for me was the guitar solo towards the middle. It really just captured the feeling and the overall essence of the song perfectly in that, couple bars of a guitar solo. It really just works really well with this song. It's loud, but it's also very beautiful with the way that they've played it. There's a lot of distortion on the guitar, but the melody of the guitar solo, it's just, I don't know, it's hard to describe, but it really just blends in really well with this song. Little by Little is an interesting song. It has this vocal performance that's very ambient and ethereal. And it blends in really with the music really well, almost to a point where you don't really notice the vocals are there until the chorus comes in, when the vocal melody actually changes. This was a really good song, and it's definitely a highlight for me on the album. Probably my favorite on the record, just because it's so different from anything else that this band has done, but it's still it manages to capture your interest, and it still manages to sound like them. Worry No More is a great pop rock track. It's got this great quality, and I think it would be a really good single for this band. One thing I found interesting though is, yeah, it's got this sort of pop quality to it, but underneath it's sort of got this melancholy to it too. But towards the end there's this glimmer of hope, and that's what I really like. A lot of sad songs are really down, and they're down for the whole thing. But what I like is when a song is kind of depressing, but there's still that hope at the end that, everything's gonna work out. Like, yeah, it sucks now, but it's gonna get better. And it's got different layers where you can just sort of put it on and enjoy, or when you really listen to it, it's not obvious what it's about immediately. That's what I really like about this song. It's got different layers, and you can enjoy it on different levels. The album closes with a song called This Is the Way the World Ends, and it's a mid-tempo rock song, and it's got the same ambient vocals that Little by Little has. But honestly, I thought this was the weakest song on the album. It just didn't really capture my interest the way the other songs did. And honestly, it just, didn't work for me. Didn't really grab me in the way the rest of the tracks did. Other than that, this was a great album. Production-wise, it's pretty well done. It's not overly produced. It's not lo-fi either. It's somewhere in the middle, which is perfect. Everything's coming in clearly. You can hear the guitars, the vocals, everything. Nothing's distorted or anything. So yeah, production-wise, it's a fine album. Other than the last track, I did like this album overall. That was really the only weak spot for me, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. So that's what I thought about the album. Let me know what you guys think in the comments or with a video response. Don't forget to check out the Twitter, Facebook, Last.fm, and the website. All the links are in the description. Don't forget to subscribe. That way you'll know when I post a new video. And if you'd like to suggest an album for me to review, let me know in the comments or with a private message. However you can get in touch with me. And I guess that's about it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.